What's up, Devastator Squad? We are here with Shawn, who is going to show off his absolutely insane undefeated Tenpai deck. So, Shawn, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Not too shabby. So, before we get into the deck profile, do you have any shout-outs you want to give at all to anybody?
Shout out to my boy Table for the idea, my buddy Mason, all the Utah guys for being cool. And I think I'm ready to show it.
Let's do it. All right.
So, it's the basic. I mean, everyone's playing these. It is what it is. This card's crazy.
Yeah.
This card's actually very good. All right. Say not much to say about these.
Fair enough.
Mag.
Is that the only Bastille you're playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's cool. It comes up. It's, you know, you can use it with seals. You can interrupt Snake Eyes with it if you got it.
Yeah.
I think one of the best cards in the deck. I don't know why people are not playing Fenrir. I really think Fenrir solos by itself.
Okay.
Fenrir and this bad boy going first with hand traps or whatever you have, I think it's just insane by itself.
That's a lot of interaction.
Yeah, Fenrir interacts.
So when you first started playing the deck, did you start with Fenrir in the list, or was this like a later addition?
No, I started with Fenrir.
Okay.
I think it's a good card, and I think everyone should play it.
Right on.
It
Okay.
works well. All right. We got hand traps, Ash, Valor. I'm a 2 of enthusiast, so I got two, and Imperm.
Got you. So 3, 6, 9, 11, 13 hand traps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nib's getting a little, I don't know. Nib is good against Snake Eyes, but I don't know. I cut it down. I've tested this. This card's crazy. My branded opponent. So round 1, I played branded, and just using this is insane on branded. Even Snake Eyes, just hitting the right targets. The mirror, it came up one time and it actually gave me a win. But I don't know. I think Nib is just getting a little worse right now. So might do something differently, but for now it's at 2.
Would you consider Ghost Mortar and Moonlit Chill?
Moving forward, maybe.
Because you can use her during any phase, so it could be decent in the mirror match.
I think Ghost Mourner is a thought.
Okay.
That's something that I actually have been thinking about.
Solid.
Pot.
Okay.
I mean, deck bricks. Pot's good. Just got to hit the right targets. I played the Link package, so I played my Snake Eyes opponent. I prossed the Link OTK package off, and next turn I could have used it to win. I still won, but it was rough.
Fair enough. Okay. Kind of like a necessary evil for the deck.
Yeah. Then this card's crazy. I think that card's pretty broken.
Yep, being unaffected by all card effects in the main phases.
It's nice
pretty
too,
good.
Because going into a board, you know, depending on what they have, you can set this. You don't even need to activate the effect, depending on what your hand is.
Right.
And you can go into Black Rose and just nuke the whole board. Go into battle if you have this bad boy, and then GG's.
And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, pretty much.
How often do you say you actually use the search effect of Sangan Summoning?
All depends on the hand.
Fair enough. Okay.
1 and 1. These cards are nice. They come up. Let's see. This card's crazy.
Yeah, I love those
this
cards.
Card is crazy.
Okay. So tell me about the first off, the inclusion of Super Poly in here. What's your reasoning for this one?
Super Poly hits a lot. Even in the mirror in battle phase, like when, you know, they think that they got you kind of cornered, just Super Poly, clear board, they can't respond.
Okay.
You know, even this, if you send, if you have Fenrir on board, you know, and you need to droplet something in battle, like I played Makonko, and this literally secured the deal against Makonko.
Okay.
You know, Fenrir, add Fenrir, send Fenrir, can't respond to monster effects. This is very good against Voiceless too. I like these cards and I like the ratio because sometimes 3 Super Polys it's not once per turn, but sometimes you just can't ditch 2 cards out of your hand.
Exactly, yeah. Okay.
But that's the main.
40 cards?
42.
42. Nothing wrong with that.
It
works. It works.
If it works, it works.
All right. Extra deck, or is this a side deck?
This is extra.
Okay.
So we got links.
Okay.
Prosp. I
Yep.
mean, there's not really much to say.
That's a heater.
I go into this bad boy as much as I can.
Absolutely. Very, very good.
Yeah, I think it's good.
What is your go-to out off this? Is it always Magnum it?
So it depends. If I have to use it right away, it's mag. Sometimes I like to save it for battle, and then send something. Bring one of. I mean, I can bring Pydra. I can bring Chandra. Chandra's nice because then I can bring another card, and depending on if I'm under shifter or not, you know, I can bring Chandra if they attack it. Bring green.
Right.
Green. Grab another, and then just keep going.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's see. This guy.
So 2 of the Bident.
And Big Daddy tried it.
There we go. Nice. $100 bill right there.
Yeah, I've used it twice. Most people scoop beforehand, which is kind of, I mean, it makes sense, but most people do scoop. But a lot of people aren't playing this, so I'm just telling you guys, don't scoop until you see
You
it.
need to actually see it hit the board.
Don't scoop until you
yeah.
see it. This guy's cool too. Sometimes, like, it's better off to go into him before you even go into battle phase. So you make him, and then you start doing your thing, but you have to have the hand for it.
Sure.
It's all hand dependent. All right, I put him. I haven't used this yet. This one I use a lot. This one's nice going into a board. You just nuke the board and then you start making your plays.
What about Moonlight Rose? Are you playing that also, or?
That card's expensive. I don't have it.
Okay, fair enough.
This card's nice.
Okay, yeah.
Against Yubel, even Mikonko, because if you do it right and you time it properly, you lock yourself into dragons. So you'll get this on field, you lock yourself into dragons, and then when you attack, you banish everything.
Yep.
And then you summon it all back, but since you're locked into dragons, you can't summon anything back.
Yep.
So it's like really nice outing those guys, because those guys can get annoying. Poly targets.
Okay.
Not much to say about these bad boys. I did play Pure Snake Eyes, and so I have Rivalry in the side. So my hand was kind of bricky, and I opened with Fenrir, so I summoned Fenrir. Pot. The only thing that was a playable card was Rivalry. I had Super Poly in hand, so he knew I had Rivalry, you know. So I set him, and then he special summons Pankratops. So I'm like, got a Poly now. So it was literally Mud Dragon beatdown, game 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Typhon comes
Good.
up.
Oh yeah.
Haven't used it yet, but it comes up. I like this card. I think it works very well. It's very good against branded. That's mainly what I use it for, or if in a pinch, I guess you could say.
You can use it against Snake Eyes, also versus Voiceless Voice, bounce the Skull Guardian.
Cross out, barrier.
Yeah, you
I
need.
get barriered so much, it's so annoying. But what's funny is I actually drew this against my branded opponent, and I actually used it against him, and it gave me a win.
Yep, I can see that. Calling fusions, they kind of can't do anything.
Let's see. Got shifter.
There it is.
Heat wave.
Okay. How's this card holding up? Is it all hype, or is it actually like decently as strong as Cold Wave used to be?
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it's only came up twice, and one of the games I won, one I actually did not win, surprisingly, but my hand was not very good. It wasn't the best. But it's a good card. Most people scoop when you heat wave them. They're just like, all right, I don't want to play no more, which is understandable.
Fair enough.
Shifter's nice. So it's like, I think this format, it's like a mind game. I think most people are worried about if you're on Tenpai, so they're gonna, hey, I think they're gonna make me go first. So I side always thinking that they'll make me go first. Sometimes I like choosing going first because it's kind of, it sounds weird, but if you play the right cards, I think you can go first, and if you know your deck very well. This card helps me go first.
Rivalry.
These bad boys help me
Strike.
go first
Yeah,
also.
those are awesome.
Yeah. So like going first, it's sometimes these. It depends what I'm playing, but I mean, majority of the time it's these or these. Strike's very good card. This card's crazy because most decks can't play. I mean, the mirror obviously you don't side it in, but like Snake Eyes, this kills them. If they don't draw this, there's no way. There's no way that they out it. Like I said, Mud Dragon beatdown against my pure Snake Eyes.
Okay.
And then that's kind of it, man.
Sweet. Any cards you want to add in or change? I know there's a lot of talk around using a lot of the Odd Eyes cards in the extra deck. Twin Twister has also come up on the radar as a pretty great card to use in this deck.
If I can find Twin Twisters, I definitely would use Twin Twisters. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about taking this out. I know it's like really good, but I don't know. It's kind of gimmicky. I could play something a little different that you just got to open it. And I've opened it twice out of the 10 matches I played with this deck. And like I said, it won me one, and I actually lost one. But my hand was not the best, and
Fair
I tried
enough.
to stay alive one extra turn, and it just didn't work.
Okay.
So, but going forth, there's a couple cards I want to try.
Okay.
And I kind of want to change up some stuff in the extra deck.
Right on.
But,
Have any other closing remarks at all before we end out here, Shawn?
No, man. I
Right
appreciate
on.
you for having me on here.
Of course. Thanks for sharing your deck with us. Congrats on your undefeated win. You're absolutely amazing. Appreciate you a lot.
Yeah.
Devastator Squad, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay awesome.